Hello and welcome everyone to Clicks and Classics Kathy Rain. We met the Red Man last time. We also heard that one Franklin Goldfarb was a witness in the art theft of Lily's art. And this Franklin Goldfarb is none other than Goober. So we now have to find Goober, talk to him. There he is. Here we go.
Hello again, Goober.
You again? Are you stalking me, girl? You pop up everywhere I go. I'll try to tone down the charm, but I can't promise anything.
Huh, yeah, you're quite the charmer.
I know. I just said that, man.
Listen, I feel kind of bad about the electrocution.
Oh, that's what it was. What a cherry on top of my stellar performance.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing.
So what brings you to the house of God? Come to repent?
I'm afraid that ship has long since sailed, buddy. I had a few things I wanted to ask you about, though.
Shoot, Missy!
Okay. Are you thinking about Jimmy Cochran?
I don't need to ask him about that.
Okay.
I don't need to ask him about that. Your real name is Franklin Goldfarb, right?
Oh, nobody calls me that.
Regardless, I know for a fact that you were a witness to a burglary a few years back at the Wade estate.
Yeah, what about it?
Why don't you tell me what you saw exactly?
I heard the alarm go off, glass breaking, then I saw 3 guys running away, carrying a bunch of stuff.
What did they look like?
It was dark, I don't know, they were definitely 3 big, bulky guys.
They what?
Oh, nothing, that's it. Didn't see anything else.
Oh, come on.
Bullshit. Spit it out.
Well, one of those guys dropped his ring when running away. I sort of pawned it.
A ring? What kind of ring?
Platinum with an inscription. 2 letters, B something. Man, I don't remember. My photographic memory stopped working in 1979.
Which pawn shop was that?
Pete's Pawning and Plumbing. It closed down a long time ago, though. Owner left town. There's a coffee shop back there now.
Too bad. Guess that's a dead end. Thanks anyway. Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description recently? Not on a building. It was something small.
PH.
Did the inscription on the ring look anything like this?
Wow, actually exactly like that.
Huh. BH.
Any idea what BH stands for?
Beehive? Bet high? Big head?
Thanks. Thanks very much.
I already asked him about that. I should look into the ring with a B followed by another letter. Didn't I see 2 letters?
We already did that. Okay. Oof.
Know anything about the art theft at the Wade mansion?
Nope. Nothing at all. I tend to stay away from, crime.
Okay, that's all for now.
BH.
See ya!
Maybe Isaac knows something?
Hello, Isaac. I've got a few more questions for you.
I'm all ears, my child.
This may sound strange, but have you heard of or seen a strange man dressed in red?
Only our Lord and Savior Jesus. Surely his rags were drenched in blood as he lay upon the
Oh,
cross.
come on.
That's
it was not Jesus.
what I meant. I mean someone here in Conwell Springs.
Are you joking? I haven't seen a person like that, no.
Also, since when is Jesus bald? I never read the part of Jesus balding.
Do you know what BH means? It's inscribed on this lighter.
I'm sorry, but no.
Too bad. Well,
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
well, here we go. Who do we want to talk to about that first? I don't know. Let's go from location to location. We haven't been to the cemetery in a while either, so who knows? Maybe something changed. Last time we saw a little ghost boy. Price.
A family mausoleum. Isaac's family must be pretty rich. Those things don't come cheap. I'm gonna find out what happened to you, Grandpa. I promise.
Guess nothing. It was worth checking out, though. You never know. Better be thorough in these games. So I guess next I'll then stop at Grandma's once again to ask her about BH.
Oh, hello, dear.
Grand.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on Dad's lighter.
Yes, dear. It means the Black
Oh.
Hats. They're those ruffians on motorcycles whom your father is associated with.
Oh, his biker gang. That makes sense.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
I refuse to talk about those hoodlums. They turned your father into a horrible person. You should stay far away from them, Kathy. They're awful people, just awful.
Well, at least we now know
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
what it
So
stands for, so there is progress. Maybe someone at the police station can tell me where I can find them. And with our bike, we should fit in pretty well there. Hey, Annie, you look like a biker guy.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
They've caused us trouble from time to time, but they've been kind of quiet lately. We put a few of their captains in the slammer over the years, but we never managed to find enough dirt on their leader. Bo Brunson. Big Bo.
Big
Do you know
Bo.
where I can find them?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just find a map.
Got
Okay.
it. Thanks.
New location added. Great.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Had the right hunch that the police might know where those ruffians are. So, there are the Black Hats. New location. Exciting. Oh, that looks like my kind of place. Or Kathy's.
Sweet bud incoming!
Like hell I am. I'm nobody's property.
You sure? Doesn't she look like a sweet butt? Little slut? I think she does.
Oh boy.
Step off, creep.
Or what? You tell your daddy on me?
Oh, we just lifted our middle finger. Or I'll be scraping your balls off the floor, you fucking
Or
pig.
you'll be scraping your balls off the floor, you fucking pig.
Oh, I love it when they play hard to get.
Let go of me! Let me go!
She's got a temper, this one.
Ah,
No time for that now.
oh.
God.
Can I kick him on the balls?
No time for that now. No time. No time for that now.
There we go.
What the hell's going on out here?
Nothing, Prez. Just having a bit of fun with this gash here.
I suggest you leash that dog of yours.
For fuck's sake, Prospect, not again. Get the hell out of here.
Sorry, boss, I'll go. Fuck, that hurt, you cunt.
Serves you right, asshole. Should have electrocuted your balls. Then used
He'll be
them on you
disciplined for
as
that.
earrings.
He better be. I take it you're Bo?
I am. And who are you, darling?
Kathy Rain.
Bullshit. She lives in the city with her deranged mother. Who
Whoa.
are you, really? Did the Vandals send you?
No, they didn't. I am Kathy Rain.
Prove it, then.
Well, I would, but I left my ID back home.
That's convenient. I think I've wasted enough time with you.
I need to figure out some proof.
We have our BH lighter. Alright.
This proof enough for you?
I'll be damned. That's Brian's lighter, all right. Sorry about the paranoia. We've had some problems with the Vandals lately.
I get it. Can't be too careful.
So, that's your ride out there. Corley Motors, right? 78?
76.
You got the same taste as your old man. He always rode Corleys.
Probably the only thing he and I have in common.
You set up those mods yourself? Looks custom made for your, small frame.
Yeah, took some time to get the measurements right.
I imagine so. Girls like you don't often ride heavy bikes.
I'm not most girls.
I'm not
Ain't
like
that the
other
truth?
girls.
Most girls don't just waltz into places like this either.
I guess you'd know. Anyway, I had some questions for you in the club.
Go ahead, then. Your old man was a good brother, so I'll indulge you for now.
Fair enough, thank you. Let's go through with it and talk to Biker Santa.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
No, we had our differences, me and him, but that's a horrible fate for a man. I'd rather be dead than a vegetable.
So I take it you and him didn't get along.
No, I could write a book about that man. On one page, I'd praise him. On the next, I'd want to smash his skull in. He could be a real self-righteous prick when he wanted to, that's for sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool. I respected Joseph, and he respected me, but he hated how Brian looked up to me. Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, elaborate.
You seriously thought Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men in wheelchairs. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards. The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances. None whatsoever.
Interesting. So far, we mostly just heard good things about Joseph.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't tell you.
Fair enough.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
Also fair enough.
Tell me, how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. VP for 10 before that.
Good. Then you can tell me why you stole Lily Myers' paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
Well, fine. Yeah, let's play along. You're a smart girl, we know how these things work.
Fine. Is there anything I can do for the club to earn your trust?
You mean like cleaning the toilets? Making coffee? I think we got that covered, Cupcake.
I'm just thinking more
Spare
about
me your
stabbing
sexist
a guy.
bullshit. I can take care of business.
You're nothing like your old man, you know that?
I take that as a compliment.
You do that. In any case, I've had enough of this nonsense. Stop pushing your luck.
Fair enough.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you?
I mean-
I've peed on churches.
I guess we have something in common then, Kathy and him.
This may be a weird question, but have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
I've made a few bald men red. That count?
No.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded in the 60s by my old man, my uncle, and 2 other local bikers. Conwell Springs is the mother chapter, and we have support clubs in 6 other locations across 3 states. There's a total of 16 members here, 12 patch, 4 prospects. I'm the acting president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. Have been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. He and Truman ran a tight ship.
And now?
Now they try, but Boyks and the boy are a nuisance at best.
Okay.
Hey, Bo, any idea of what this key opens?
You ask weird questions, you know that?
Yeah. Okay, let's...
Do you know what this is?
Whoa.
What? Do you recognize that?
I saw one of those with my own eyes
Oh.
a few years ago.
Really? Where?
Middle of the woods, the road to the city. Those things came from nowhere and gave me this crazy headache right on the plate in my head. At the time, I thought it was just a nasty case of migraine.
Interesting.
You have a plate in your head?
Yeah, titanium from a shrapnel wound I got in there.
I see. Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no scientist.
Do you remember
That's a
where
good thought.
exactly on the road it happened?
No, like I said, I dismissed it as a migraine. Didn't pay too much attention as to where I was.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about this flower, Bo?
Do I look like a florist to you?
I mean...
Yeah, a little bit.
You crack me up, girl.
I don't need to show him that.
Anything else I have?
I don't need to show him that. I already showed that to him.
Cigarette?
Care to join me for a smoke, Bo?
Sorry, darling, I'm trying to quit.
Fair enough.
All
Okay.
right, I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks, Bo. See you around.
Huh. So I need a way to convince him to talk to me about the whole burglary thing.
Hey, Brian's girl.
Oh.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey,
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind.
I
But
thought he
I
was
think
nice.
I may know of a way to loosen him up.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian are the double Bs, as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
I take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No, Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind of expensive spice.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually
Yep,
gives
it's the
some
rat's
really
side.
nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy. Thanks.
You're welcome, darling.
Yes, we definitely need the flower. We read in the botany page that it's
Hey, Emmett.
has like a peppery
Yeah?
taste.
Remind me again.
Tasted it, and if you...
All right.
Anytime.
Can we show him this and be like, hey, is it this?
I don't need
Oh
to
no,
show...
that's the burglary report.
Hey, Emmett. Do you think this could be the secret ingredient?
Yeah, definitely sounds like it from what I was told.
All right, I'll give it a shot then.
Okay, let's get one. Might as
The
well
Black
look around.
Hats. I suppose the name comes from the old Western trope. 100% country music. Be still, my heart. Whew, out of order. My ears are safe. My father's in one of these photos. I'm barely resisting the urge to rip it to shreds. I'd rather just talk to their leader. Impressive bar. These guys like to drink.
Okay, let's go to the reserve and pick up the flower, I guess.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
That's the reason we have a squirrel. We need a good reason to pick up this endangered flower. We need to make a drink. So let's try and make a Bloody Mary. Would assume I have to go to the bartender for that.
Hey, bartender, do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make you a regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
Impressive bar.
Can I?
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Come right up.
Okay.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say.
We about to get trippin'.
One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
You got it.
Well, I like this Emmett guy.
Here's hoping it can make Bo a bit more cooperative. It's a Bloodier Mary, I think. Hey, Bo. I've got something for you.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
Man, is this a trip down memory lane. I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy had offered him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against him. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Oh.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that much.
Oh.
Thanks, Bo. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
Ooh.
That's it?
Spicy.
You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Fair enough.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities. And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's
is
hope
kind.
that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too.
I kind of like these guys
That
here.
day went
Maybe
by
I
fast.
join the club.
I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kind of late. Would it be okay if I stay the night?
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Oh, you're the best. I'm starving.
Oh no. More weird dreams. That's the boy, that's the ghost boy.
Do you see? You are both unwanted, both discarded. Good. Lick the flames, buddy boy. Lick the flames and feel the hatred burn.
Oh boy. Day 4.
Lily's painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.
Something, yeah. Oh.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Kathy. What the?
Yeah.
Morning. This is quite the surprise.
You have such a lovely friend, dear. We've been chatting all morning.
Oh, I have no doubt. She's quite the talker, this one.
You sleep even longer here than you do back home.
Oh, gee, must be the blissful lack of distractions here, E. Can I talk to you for a sec outside? Alone?
I don't know if
Okie dokie. If your grandmother doesn't mind being left
like
all by yourself
Eileen
for
or
a
if she
while.
creeps me out.
Sure. You go
Probably
ahead,
both.
children. I'll be right here if you need me.
Like, is the concept of personal boundaries new to you?
Is the concept of personal boundaries new to you?
That's a rhetorical question, right?
Was a single morning devoid of Eileen too much to ask? I'm frankly surprised that I'm allowed bathroom breaks by myself with you in the same building.
I was super bored. Besides, you never got back home last night. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, as you can plainly see, I'm not a corpse.
You could be a very convincing zombie.
Very funny. You can go home now, E.
Fine. I won't tell you what I found in my research yesterday then.
No.
Ugh, I hate you.
I'm so glad you asked. I looked up a few statistics for this county, looking for any anomalies. First off, there's a high number of missing persons reports in the area. That wouldn't be too unusual if, let's say, the county had a high crime rate. But it doesn't. Violent crimes are actually lower than in other comparable counties.
Huh. That's just outright creepy.
Oh.
It gets even better. It turns out that this county has the highest number of clinically insane in the state. And guess what? Conwell Springs County is tiny. Per capita, the difference to the county in second place is humongous, over 1,000%.
That makes some sense. I found out that this cocky person is Loctite at Ingstrom's.
Wow, we should go talk to him, right? He must have some answers.
That's the plan. I should probably fill you in on the rest I found. So, I'm gonna head over there today and confront Isaac about the paintings.
Don't you think it's a bit risky, Kathy? It could just backfire and piss him off.
Oh, I'm hoping it will. Nothing wrong with some good old provocation to make people show their true colors.
You never gave him the picture of the lights, right?
Nah, didn't want the guy to faint. He sounded pretty brainwashed about the Holy Trinity thing.
And none of the church people know who I am, right?
I guess not. So?
My point is that you grilled the priest good yesterday. You already tried it your way. I'm a fellow Christian. Maybe I could try something different, like make up a cute cover story and pretend to want to join their church. If he still won't trust me, I can show him my copy of the picture. Maybe it will make him open up.
I suppose it would give me enough time to drive back to the city and talk to Jimmy before it gets too late.
Fair enough.
Yay! Oh, let's do it! I'm so excited. I can't wait to lie to people.
You know that's a sin, right?
Oh, I'm sure Jesus will make an exception this time. After all, he loves me.
I'm not gonna waste any time then. Let's catch up on the phone tonight.
Okie dokie. Talk to you later.
That is... she's so bizarre.
Hello, Jimmy. I've been looking for you.
Oh, is it for real this time?
Yes, this is all very real.
So you're going to ask me about Joseph now?
How do you know that? Who told you?
You did. Every time you came here.
You're not making any sense, Jimmy. We've never met before.
I'm making perfect sense. Everyone says so. I'm the sharpest tool in the shed. All bets are off now, Missy. Better buckle up and enjoy the ride. Forget all the rules. No going from top to bottom. No checking off all the items on your list. Start by asking me about the young chronicler.
The young chronicler?
I still have a few more things to ask.
Okay, but I think this is a good point to take a break, a little bit of a cliffhanger, but that is a good point. It's a good point. But thank you all for watching today's episode of Clicks and Classics Kathy Rain. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a like. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more Clicks and Classics Kathy Rain tomorrow. Until then, have a great time.